A strange wound suddenly appeared on the man's hand. Even the doctor had never seen anything like it. Since it wasn't deep, it was simply cleaned and bandaged. That night, the wound flared up. Blood began to pour out uncontrollably. The pain jolted Nick awake. He rushed back to the hospital, demanding a full examination. But the conclusion was simple. Everything was normal. A friend found it unsettling. Felt more like a curse. So he took Nick to see a shaman. The shaman couldn't see people, but she could see ghosts following Nick. Nick had survived this long, only because his father's ring protected him. Nick wasn't fully convinced. He showed her the strange wound, asking what it really meant. The shaman saw white light glowing from it. Her expression instantly darkened. She scattered rice on the table and began divination. The result appeared quickly. It formed the shape of a cross. That's when Nick truly believed. She told him the cross represented Christianity. At exactly midnight, he must go to the church across the street. Help would be waiting there. Nick arrived on time. Just as he reached the entrance, a flock of crows dove at him. Something was trying to stop him. Inside the church, a demon was being restrained. An old priest and a young priest were performing an exorcism. They didn't expect. The demon had 2 lives. Believing it was over, they prepared to leave. The demon suddenly broke free, pinned the old priest down, strangling him mercilessly. Gasping for air, the priest used his last strength, pressed a cross against the demon's face, saving his life. The young priest panicked and ran toward the exit. The demon attacked again, pinning the old priest to the ground. He could only pray for divine help. At that moment, Nick rushed in. With a single move, he knocked the demon aside. Nick was a professional boxer. Close combat was his specialty. The battered demon crawled onto a shelf. Snarling fiercely, Nick charged forward, leapt into the air, grabbed its hair, and slammed it down. The demon fought back. Nick held it down with one hand. Suddenly, the wound on his hand burned the demon's face with smoke rising. Seeing this, the old priest splashed holy water. The flames died out. The host returned to normal. The exorcism was complete. The priest explained. The wound was called stigmata, the same wounds Christ bore on the cross, a sign of divine power. But then, the ghosts behind Nick whispered again, urging him to kill the priest. Nick collapsed in pain, clutching his head. This wasn't the first time. The old priest knelt and prayed, easing Nick's suffering, and it truly worked. It became clear. The priest was his cure. That night, the priest visited Nick's home, praying to cleanse the space. For the first time in years, Nick slept peacefully.